Hey everybody, welcome to San Diego Comic-Con at home. Should be a very fun and festive and interesting panel. We look forward to getting some feedback from you and talking to you. Going to give a couple minutes for everyone to kind of clump in so we don't have to repeat our answers multiple times. But here with Justin and AJ, how are you guys doing today?
I'm fabulous, David. How are you, AJ?
I'm doing great.
It's
Friday.
It is Friday. Yeah. It's been a busy couple days. We did quite a few live streams. Hopefully you checked out the other live streams. Also did Anime Feud. It's a fun little game show we did where AJ was the captain of one team and did it pretty good.
I don't think I won. Pretty sure.
You think you won?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure of it.
We'll have to check the tape on that one. So it's been a couple minutes. People have been kind of trickling in, so we just want to kind of address the elephant in the room. I feel like we've addressed several elephants in the room over the last couple months. But
I love elephants, to be honest with you.
They are adorable.
I sponsor elephants.
They definitely are. In this case, not so pleasant elephants. Obviously, we are intimately aware of all of the frustrations and the problems everyone had with the Premium Bandai system for the exclusives. I know we made several claims in previous live streams that things should be better this year. We only can go off the information that we are given from our IT and from the people who know much more about internet technology than we do. Our servers were greatly expanded over last year. Just the traffic that you guys threw at us was, overwhelming. We had well more than double the traffic that we had last year. So unfortunately, our servers couldn't handle it, and the two launches were so close to each other that there was really no time for them to, make the necessary adjustments. So what's going to happen is, we're going to take a breath. We don't want to be reactionary and just throw out something that's not going to work. So if you are following at Premium Bandai on Twitter, Instagram, wherever, following at Tamashii Nations, those are the official sources. They will be making an announcement relatively soon. Hopefully it's something that we can never make up for the hours you spent, feverishly hitting that F5 key trying to refresh, but we are trying to make it right. We are trying to get, hopefully, maybe there will be more coming your way, but make sure you are following those platforms. They'll be making an official announcement, soon. We don't know if that means today, tomorrow, this weekend. Like I said, we don't want to rush into anything. We want to make sure that, we are giving you the information you need. We're giving you exactly, the best customer service, what you deserve. You deserve better than what you got the last two offerings. Justin, AJ, and myself, we've been spending the last, 12, 14 hours, 15 hours, however long it's been since the launch at 6 p.m., just kind of tearing our hair out, just feeling terrible. We have been seeing all of your comments. We understand your frustration, some cross the line, but,
Right. Yeah, I mean, I have pretty thick skin. I can take pretty much anything that you throw at me. There have been some very legitimate comments and concerns and questions and threats. My goodness, we got a death threat a couple hours ago. It's pretty amazing. So
plastic Goku.
Right. I totally understand that you're frustrated. We experience the same thing. We're at home. We're trying to log in. We're trying to get our figures as well. It's not like we have a special drop box where we just go and pick up all the stuff. We are literally in the same queue as you guys. At least I'm not aware of such a thing.
You don't have the special drop box?
I don't. Special key? No.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough. So yeah, we are with you in this fight to improve the infrastructure. Like David said, last year was definitely a learning curve. It went from just being physical events to online. The cash registers went from 6 registers to now with a couple hundred people online to now thousands and thousands and thousands, the entire country online. And it was just too much for Premium Bandai to be able to handle it. And then learning from those missteps and mishaps, they definitely made improvements. But then, as David said, even more than double the traffic that we had last year. So it's just been too much on those servers. And I know that it's just one of those things where it's like, well, make it better, make it better, make it better. And, just to relate it to some other things like, I'm a fan of like G.I. Joe, and I tried really hard to get like Baroness and the Viper a couple weeks ago on Target, and that website was crashing. When PS5s were coming out, Target and Amazon, all those websites are crashing.
I know that feel.
It's literally the same thing, and everyone's trying to make it better. And even if Amazon's crashing, it just kind of puts it into perspective. I mean, we all want these things, and we're definitely trying our best. And while I do appreciate all the feedback, I read all the feedback. I literally have spreadsheets and PowerPoints of all these comments, and they are shared. So, I mean, the people in Bandai are seeing your guys' comments. So please continue to leave the feedback. I would appreciate it if we got a few less death threats. That would be amazing. But definitely keep giving the feedback. as David mentioned, Premium Bandai USA. Follow Premium Bandai. Continue to leave us comments. I'm seeing them all. I'm sharing them all. And so just trying to keep an open line of communication.
Yeah, and I mean, in addition to increasing the servers and trying to do everything we could, we took some of the Asian Premium Bandai sites, down to the bare bones, if not completely offline. Rescheduled launches. We rescheduled the hobby. There was going to be a hobby launch yesterday. Luckily, that was rescheduled. So we were able to move a lot of stuff around. With the best intentions in mind. Obviously, there's no excusing what happened. We're not here to tell you like anything other than it was, a total mess. We will learn from it. We will try to be better from it. And like I said, Premium Bandai and Tamashii will be issuing a statement later on. Hopefully it is something that will, again, we can't give you back those 2 hours you spent or 3 hours, 5 hours, however he did.
Sure, it's 3.
Yeah, I mean, over the 2 days. But they are very interested in making sure it's right too. We definitely champion P Bandai, we champion Tamashii Nations and SH Figure Arts. We love them to death. We just know that they need to be better. They know they need to be better, and in the future we'll try to be better. We always try to be transparent and honest with you, which is sometimes gets us in trouble when we say things like the servers will probably be better.
Yeah.
And that's only because we wanted to make you guys feel at ease because we were told the servers will be better. Again, we're marketing guys, we're community guys. We're here. We're just fans of of the toys as well. And we can only pass on the information the experts give us. And in this case, unfortunately, they underestimated the demand. We parroted it to you, so maybe in the future we'll just be a little more closed off with technical difficulties.
There you go.
Yeah.
But obviously we see the chat going nuts. We understand that many of you are upset. You have every right to be upset if you spent many hours of your day. Time is precious. It's the one thing we're not going to get more of. You guys took time away from work, family, whatever, trying to get these things, and no amount of apologies will ever make up for that. But you can know that at least the 3 people sitting at this desk, and probably Steven behind the camera, we feel terrible. We went through it. People here in the building were trying to get exclusives. They were not able to get it. Like Justin said, we don't have a secret portal to get it ourselves. So we're in the same boat as you. I didn't get anything as well last night. So, I'm sure that is no solace to you, but it's not like I have like 100 of each that I'm, putting on eBay or something like
One
that.
of those hoarders.
Yeah, I'm not. I am no hoarder. So we appreciate the support. We appreciate your patience. We know that some people are just going to be upset no matter what, and we're not here to tell you how to feel. But hopefully you'll be able to give us a second chance, and we'll go from there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if it's okay with everybody, there are some cool things that are happening during San Diego Comic-Con. Obviously, the exclusives is just one part of a major Dragon Ball push that Tamashii Nations, Toei, and Shueisha are putting forth this year. There was a huge panel. It's on San Diego Comic-Con's YouTube page right now. It was hosted. It had the voice actor for Goku, had some producers. They talked about the upcoming Dragon Ball movie. They unveiled some cool stuff. And there's also a tour onto the Dragon Ball official website, which is dragon-ball-official.com.
That's a lot of hyphens.
Sometimes they spell the hyphen, Dave.
Yeah, sometimes they spell the hyphen. But it's got a real cool tour. Has some things that they unveiled for the first time, including the Kefla SH Figure Arts. It was part of that Dragon Ball Fighter Z competition where people voted on what SH Figure Arts they wanted to see next. That was the one. So I think Justin actually has the tour queued up if you want to.
Cool.
Yeah.
Through it a
I
little
will
bit.
say I did vote for that character, so it's nice to know that my vote went in and counted for it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
And then one last thing, I see a lot of comments about scalpers. I would wait until you hear the announcement from Tamashii Nations and Premium Bandai before you do anything crazy like spend $140 on a Goku on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Good call, Dave.
Be patient.
Yeah.
Please.
All right. Let's see here.
Whoa. Get like cool statues of everyone, and
Right.
like, Vegeta's off to the left.
So this is cool because it took you right into the Capsule Corp building.
Mhm.
Sorry, pardon my navigation here. So the way this works, if you've ever seen any of the Tamashii Nations digital booths that they have, there's these little circles on the ground. So you can basically navigate to these circles to get better views of everything. It looks pretty cool. And then as you get closer, a lot of times they have information that they reveal. We'll get right up on Trunks here. But this is just pretty much a fun little gallery to look at all of our favorite fighters.
Wow.
Casual Friday for Trunks.
All of our favorite fighters and Krillin.
Right.
Hold up, I really like Krillin. Hold on.
I just-
Can't be doing that to Krillin.
There's a lot of Krillin love out there.
There is a lot.
I should have said Yamcha. No one likes Yamcha.
No one does.
All
Some
right,
people
I'll
do.
move that one.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, Yamcha's great for the memes.
All right, so I always try and get on a circle so then you can speed up. But there's a really cool Dragon Ball museum, basically. There's all kinds of fun things on the wall that you can read and go through, some fun images. This is basically the panel that David was talking about earlier today. And we got to see like new art styles for the movie and how they're going to be presenting the animation, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was different, but it looked nice. It wasn't like different, like jarring.
I saw someone posted like Piccolo's house or something. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Like,
oh man, what is
History
this
of the
giant
movies? Look at
wall
this.
of-
See if we can go to this circle right here.
All right. I was kind of ended a little shorter than I thought.
Right. History of the
It's
movies.
a lot of movies.
Yeah. Probably get a little bit closer.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Kind of cool. A lot of action. Have you seen all these, AJ?
I will tell you, no. Seen enough, but not all.
and Jobin, you know better than ask that question. If you want the figure, it'll eventually come. Bandai's gonna make them all eventually.
What does he want?
King Cold.
King Cold again? Okay. Yeah.
All right, that's a +1 from him and me.
Yeah, I know, right?
With as crazy as Cooler did on Premium Bandai, it's a safe bet that we're gonna see more.
There you go. Look at all this fun stuff.
So the
And
manga.
our buddies over at Viz. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's some incredible people working over at Viz. They like to party over there.
And Gary, speaking of Canada, it's definitely something we're trying. We see your
Yes.
comments, we see it. You can feel free to keep on asking. We definitely do not hate Canada, like some comments may say. We would love to.
Right.
We would love to go to Canada.
We go to Canada for
Yeah.
crying out
There
loud.
we go.
Uh,
Fan Expo.
Although it's a wonderful country and it's right next door to us, it still is another country, and so there is a lot of logistics things going on, and we have not been able to crack that nut yet. But it is a nut that we are always trying to open. It's like one of those pistachios that isn't cracked that you got to get like a special tool to crack. But we're trying.
Absolutely.
Oh, are these the games?
Yeah. So
Oh,
here's really
man.
cool.
It's like the Budokai, like Tenkaichi 2, 3, and whatever. Man, that was my jam when I was bad at it.
Yeah, I shared a Super Famicom version of a Dragon Ball Z game that I had. Still have it. It's on my desk. But it goes up through the Cell games, basically.
Mm.
It's a lot of fun.
That's where it ends.
I want to know who if there's anyone who has like all of these games and if they display them like this, because it does look cool displayed.
So here's some of the nodules that I was talking about. Basically, when you click on the nodules, it'll take you to like another website. It basically acts as like a portal to take you somewhere else.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, it's for the mobile game. Used to
Yeah.
play it.
In a fast forward a couple of years, the idea being like with these conventions, we can have a digital experience to where you're walking like on a showroom floor. You go into a room like this and you see something that you like, you click on a little nodule, and then you're able to add it to your cart. So I mean, that's basically the concept here. Is it exists? It just hasn't been fully implemented yet, but it's getting there. It's a brave new world. And
So if we just get you like a VR headset,
right. I mean, honestly, like I start to like equate it to what is that? Ready Player One. That's like one of your favorite movies, right, Dave? Like the whole idea of you're in this virtual world and you're basically at a virtual convention. Of course, it's not as cool as being like shoulder to shoulder with 150,000 people and you're drinking Purell, but
excuse me.
Hey,
me.
Kyle, we see your comments. The first 6 or 7 minutes of the live stream was addressing that, so it made it be easier for you to kind of rewind to the beginning. But in essence, the TLRD version is it was terrible. We're trying to do better. There will be an announcement later on from Premium Bandai and Tamashii Nations to hopefully try to ease the sting of people who weren't able to get the exclusives yet.
Pretty good TLDR.
Except it was longer than the first part of my statement.
right. So this is one you were talking about.
Yeah, Kefla. Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, everyone's been asking for Kefla, and she won the was it Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the contest. I just know I put in my votes and I just crossed my fingers.
Yeah, and you see second and third blacked out, but
What do you mean it's black? Then hold up.
Yeah,
that's who it is. It's
It won't let me get any closer. Oh, there we go.
Use the special key.
Yeah.
it's Shadow Figure A and Shadow Figure B.
Oh man,
That looks like your buddy, to be honest with you.
I think they both look.
Anybody got any guesses?
Yeah, what do you got? Who is number 2 and 3?
I think those are generic shadows, but
I'm not allowed to guess because if I'm right, then I spoiled something.
I legitimately have no guesses.
I'm trying to think of who was on that list. I can't remember everyone.
Munib, that's a fantastic thought about charging when
Whoa.
items ship instead of at pre-order. It is something that Justin and I have been championing in all of our calls with Premium Bandai in
Once a
Japan.
month.
And so it is something that we would love to implement, and we're trying to do instead of maybe the full amount, maybe deposit, but it's not our call, unfortunately. But we are on your side. We're championing that. It's something that we wanted to do. Just like early on, they didn't take credit cards. We champion that. Got it changed. Changes are sometimes slow, but hopefully we'll be able to make those changes for you.
Yes, 100%. And we love those small victories, regardless of how we get them.
Now we're talking
Zarbon. It didn't end well for him.
Most characters in Dragon Ball it doesn't end well for. Even even the heroes die often,
Right.
sometimes gruesomely.
Trying to get, what was this guy's name?
Like Krillin
Dodoria?
just got popped.
You can click
Was
on
it
him.
was it Dodoria? Is that what his name is? It's
Yeah.
not. It keeps.
What,
Oh,
what if
no.
on the floor there's like a little circle?
There was for Zarbon. Oh yeah, it is.
There
Right.
you go.
Boom.
You're right. You know things.
It was
You.
disappearing. I was right on the name.
You were.
It's been a while. It's been a spell since Dragon Ball Z. Looking
Man,
good.
looks like a pretty good figure.
Yeah. Another highly. I'm always sometimes surprised at the ones that are really, really sought after. And yeah, this is one of them. Kefla was one, but I understand Kefla. Yeah, she's a
Right.
badass.
But just sort of the side characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool though. But I mean, if you love Dragon Ball Z and just the whole saga of Namek, then it just goes well to complete your collection.
Which means they kind of want that diorama.
Right.
Yeah, a couple people will comment on the diorama. The dioramas are pretty awesome.
I'm a sucker for dioramas.
Yeah, and once we get back to physical shows, Tamashi likes to have those awesome dioramas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were just talking about like extreme sets on a different live stream.
We were.
Yeah, they do good stuff.
And then these the androids 17 and 18,
Mhm.
the Universe Survival Saga, they're actually on display at the Tamashi pop-up shop in Santa Monica.
Where you can get this shirt. It says
Yeah.
Bait Tamashi Nations.
And
Yeah.
Kefla will soon be on display at the Tamashi Nations pop-up shop. We don't know when, but we'll tweet out, at Bluefin Brands at Tamashi Nations. We'll let you know when it goes on display, but it will be on display at the Santa Monica pop-up shop at some point. The current Comic-Con exclusives are there. Android 17 and 18 are on display there. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku is on display there. They got some really, really cool stuff there. And if you're not following at Bluefin Brands or at Tamashi Nations, make sure you follow them both. They will be getting new stock periodically, and that's where we'll be telling you where they're at. But we were at the shop. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's right on the Third Street Promenade, right near the pier in Santa Monica. So if you're in the area, swing on by.
Say hi to AJ.
Yeah, usually I'm there. But, don't hate me.
Yeah. Bulma's on. Did you mention Bulma?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Bulma is also there.
Mhm.
She's still on Premium Bandai as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the background.
But I think her pre-order ends like soon. Maybe the
25th, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want Bulma, get her quick.
So the SS4 is on display over there too. And that same rock formation diorama. I've been staring at it for myself, looking at it, like, how do I get that? I want to just like ask at the end of this, can I has?
And Gary,
Yeah.
you're totally right. We need pink Batman shirt Vegeta.
Oh, I'm with you on that one.
As much as Justin champions Optimus Prime from Transformers, pink shirt Vegeta is my guy.
Yours is a real thing, though. Mine hasn't happened yet. Mine's
Could
all
be.
concept at the moment. Oh, this is on display too.
Yeah,
The food set.
both that and the Goku Black.
Yeah. And the I feel like because he's what is this Goku called? It's
Awakening. Or
no, is that what it was? It was like raised
No,
on Earth,
Raised on
raised on
Earth.
Earth
That's the one.
Goku.
Raised on Earth.
Yeah, so that's popping up in stores again too.
oh,
So you
man.
can complete since this set comes with the full mouth Goku face. I think is what it comes
Yeah,
with.
it's super cool.
Yeah.
They just recreated the thing in the front.
Oh yeah, look at
All
that in
figures.
figure form.
Oh man.
So yeah, like ideally, what would be great is if you saw this and then you could click on it and then just hit like an add to cart button.
Mhm.
That's kind of the direction that this is going. It's going to be amazing. In a post-pandemic world where digital conventions exist, Tamashi's knocking out of the park with these digital booths.
Mhm.
Basically simulating it. I mean, obviously, nothing comes close to being physically at an event and being with all your friends and peers and just getting crazy googly eyes at all the cool dioramas and everything. But this is a nice substitute. The Dragon Ball War Tour is a bit of a showstopper.
Oh man, look at this wall. It's of a lot of figures I don't own.
Right. Bulma's bike.
Uh-huh.
That's a cool one.
Man. Oh, yeah, there is a Bulma's bike, like just right behind. Oh man. What's on the table to the left?
Table to the left over here.
Is it like a replica? Yeah. Saw that.
Hold, please. Yeah, you got the Dragon
All
Radar,
right. Got
Some
3 of them.
pliers, and
We had a couple of requests for how they can access the tour. Just linked it in the chat. So if you guys wanted to follow along, or if you guys want to look later, take some screen grabs, just because it is an impressive collection of Dragon Ball items.
oh man, the monkey is my favorite. He's so huge.
Huge
He's also
box.
right behind you.
I know.
Clearly, we like Dragon Ball figures.
I know.
Yeah, the Great Ape is awesome.
Oh man.
And I'm hoping it's like a gateway to more larger figure arts.
Right. This is the Roid Rage table
Oh,
over
there we
here.
go.
It's the Ichiban stuff. These are those cool statues. Oh man. We got like a couple of these just displayed here. I believe we have that
Yeah.
Goku, the Gohan right there.
Yeah, the
Right in the
Goku
back.
Gohan from the bumpers.
Uh-huh.
The
Oh, man.
Right. Oh, these look great. Ichiban statues are so cool, especially when you have a bunch of them. Like if your display was this table full of all these guys, it would look amazing. It's one of those things where you can't just get one; you got to get a ton.
Yeah, I have a friend who just told me he doesn't like the little joint action with figures, and I'm like, so you're a statue guy? Yeah. Then Ichiban show is just for you.
Right,
There you go.
really is, and they tend to be like in the $30 price, like $30 to $40 range. That can be a little bit more
Yeah, if you
affordable.
suck at
Crap,
posing
there's
like
more.
I do.
Right, they can compose. They're good to go. Right
Out of the box.
out of the box, they are ready to go.
I when you turn around, I did not expect so much more.
I know this thing goes on
I
forever.
was like,
all the
all right,
band
you just had a
presto.
couple, and then boom. All
Look at that.
right, if there's anyone in chat who has all of these, I applaud you. You must have a room just like this.
Munib, yeah, hopefully we will be at C2E2. The pandemic hopefully will start heading back in the right direction. We seem to be taking a bit of a dip, but assuming that C2E2 happens and it is safe for us to attend, we will we'll definitely be there.
And Nappa's always just a big dude.
Yeah.
It's like, you're a dude. This is a man. He's a monster.
Yeah, he is.
He always looks so good. Oh yeah, little Cyberman.
Oh my goodness.
Wah, wah.
We're actually watching the because my son came into Dragon Ball Z about episode like right before the Frieza saga started.
Mhm.
So he didn't watch the first like the Saiyan saga. So we're watching that now. So we're on the episode now where Nappa and Vegeta finally arrive. So he just got his. It's over 9,000.
Oh
He
yeah.
just got to that meme. Oh man.
It's funny when that
I
happens.
mean, he's been saying it for like his whole life. He's known about this meme, and now he finally gets to see it. It's
It's-
I know that meme.
when I remember when I was a kid and I would watch like Bugs Bunny cartoons and they would just say things that were from old movies, and then when my dad starts sitting me down and watching things like Casablanca and stuff, I'm like, hey, that's from that cartoon. He's like, no, damn it, it's from this awesome movie. Getting all mad at me. So it's cool to see the transition is now just from old movies to just memes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I was watching Austin Powers the other day, and that was so like overplayed, like the yeah baby and stuff like that. But you forget like this is where it originated. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's hard to separate the. I'm like, ugh, this
Yeah.
from this is where it started.
Randall was just telling me that his name was very popular during the Austin Powers era with
Yeah,
being Randy.
like you, Randy.
Yeah.
Sorry for
I
my terrible
am.
impression.
It's on the
Whoa.
spot.
Yeah, we love C2E2 Goji King.
Yeah.
It's, Chicago is. I didn't go until later on in life, but it's easily one of my favorite cities to visit.
It's cold.
They got the
Every
deep
time we go,
dish
it's cold.
that you got to phone ahead for. So if you're in Chicago and you want a deep dish pizza, call like 3 hours early and then you'll be ready to eat.
You can just show up.
Oh, man.
Yeah. These are cool. I feel like I haven't seen these
I
before.
don't think I've seen it either.
I'm like, what am I looking at right now?
I was
These
like,
don't look.
Yeah, these are the band Presto.
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Well, these are hot, man. I like
The
them.
Frieza one right there.
Yeah, sorry. I
Justin,
got
we are
excited.
passengers in Justin's
I
ride
was sorry.
here.
I had never seen them before. I thought they looked cool.
Yeah.
I apologize. That's my fault.
Chosen Shiretsu Dens.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Den?
Shitsurashimasu?
Oh man. So
Yeah.
many.
And I'm sure you'll be able to navigate a lot easier than I am.
I think they're ahead of
yeah.
like if they got the link, they're just like, I've gone through it
Yeah.
6 times.
I'm not sure about your question, Jonathan. Do you mean are we going to make the figures they make, or Are you talking like quality wise? I think we're kind of much
What was the
better.
question?
Talking about DF,
Hmm.
demonical fit.
Demonical fit. Yeah.
Grandista?
Maybe if they were nicer on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I get yelled at. I get yelled at a lot.
All right, we're coming up to the hobby stuff. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Figure eye standard. Now we're talking.
there you go.
Yeah, I would say, Jonathan, we're aware because we're fans, but I think Tamashi's just running their own race. I don't think they care what the other companies are doing.
Right.
Oh man, so many.
So, AJ, why don't you talk about figure out people that aren't aware that there are model kits?
Yeah, like I mean, so the figure eye standard line is just meant to be an affordable line to get a really cool figure out of it, and especially if you really like hobby building, because for me, I do like my figures, but I also like to build, and you know there are people out there who like doing all the painting and weathering and all that jazz that I'm not good at, but I've seen what like full blown skilled builders can do, and I'm just like, that looks better than my figure. What the heck? So if you're really into building, or if you want to get into hobby, the figure I stand for Dragon Ball is pretty cool, and it's pretty affordable for their line.
And these are articulated?
Yep, they can all articulate. They got pieces that move their knees, their legs, their arms.
They come with cool effect parts too. Like I have the Vegeta that comes with the little Majin Buu that you or Vegito, sorry.
Yeah, there's like sometimes like special effects that go on little stands, and the effects are like the really fun part because you know me, I'm all about the accessories. So I know that the figure eye standard comes with some fun accessories that I normally don't see in the SHF.
Oh my god!
And they got the Super Saiyan 4.
There's another
room.
There's a whole other room.
And William, just to answer your question, the announcement will definitely be in English. It's going to be on the Premium Bandai US Twitter page, which is I think @ Premium Bandai US _
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh,
complicate things.
Follow at Bluefin Brands. We'll
reshare it.
We'll reshare it.
Oh, also, I think I see across the room is the figure eye standard entry grades, which is if you're not good at hobby building, they have these really quick kits that you can just build right off the bat. It's probably like 6, maybe 10 pieces, maybe sometimes 12, but they're easy to put together and done. I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 stickers, but
these are
really
not
cool.
articulated though.
Yeah.
These are just fixed pose. We had these at Toy Fair.
Yeah. And Kiko, you'll be excited when you get that Trunk spaceship. It's pretty incredible. It's right outside our studio in a display case.
It's like we're not using it.
It's
Right.
It's a lot of fun. And now I know that Kyle's just trolling us. He keeps asking, "What about the exclusives?
What about these? What about
But
these
why
things?
male models?"
Exactly. There's a whole nother
Oh
room
my
over
goodness, this whole nother room.
With a
Dragon
lot of-
Stars.
here with a lot of dots.
This has got a lot of dots.
Yeah, these are all the Dragon Stars. These are the Bandai America ones. Kind of more toyetic, like more meant to be for like kids. I mean, obviously as an adult,
Sure.
I love them as well.
Kids of all ages.
But
more
it's-
modest price points.
Yeah, it's
too.
a lot easier to spend $20 on a figure and give it to your kid than giving them like a $80 figure arts.
There's an $80 figure art with small pieces. Be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Dragon Stars
man.
is good. It's got a pretty wide line. There's quite a bit of it. So,
And you can get these at like Target and stuff.
yeah, Target, your
Oops.
online retailers of choice. But yeah, it's
I
just
felt like I clicked on a different one.
just an easier entry point.
Long day, I
price-wise.
guess. Forgive
Oh,
me.
man.
It's like the gateway drug to SH Figure Arts.
Right. And they do like build a figure type stuff sometimes with their Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Brawly was the one that if you got all the pieces together, you could get Brawly.
Yeah.
Is that diorama available? Oh my goodness.
Look at that. $30 play set.
That's kind of cool.
Now we're
All
talking.
right.
Playsets are so awesome.
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
a-
like playsets are just aren't around anymore. I mean, when I was a kid, I had like Castle
Mhm.
Grayskull and Snake Mountain and
always, like,
G.I. Joe,
They
the
bash
Boulder Hill
through it.
playset, all
Yeah,
this
like,
crazy
they
stuff.
get the figure like bam right through.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't do it to this playset. I'm older now. I appreciate the playset.
Oh man, I would take that in my bathtub, man.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah.
So what's after Dragon Stars?
Well, on this side of the room is more Dragon Stars.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
a deep line.
That's
is a deep line.
really long line. That's cool though. Like you can get practically all the
A
characters.
pretty
you want.
sizable roster, yeah.
Yeah.
The Limit Breakers.
But
I noticed how you went to Killer Instinct announcer when you got to say like limit breaker,
Combo
ultimate
breaker.
combo.
Yeah. And then the card game. That's
Oh
That's
yeah,
a whole nother level.
It's a different thing. That's not me so much, but I appreciate that they have a card game for it because I love card games.
Well, you can't play. You're too busy playing Digimon.
Yeah, that's correct. But I do know, like, I think the Premium Bandai has a special set too available on Premium Bandai, and I think that's it right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on Premium Bandai right
Oh,
now.
those are nice looking cards, though. I can appreciate really good looking cards. Click it.
Clicking.
Oh man.
Gotta click it.
Oh,
Oh,
there's no
it's too
image.
much to handle.
Dang,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
too much.
You
It'll,
can't-
it'll
you
break
can't
the
handle
site.
it. You
I
can't
just have
handle
to
this.
zoom in.
We've seen that before.
Man.
And then so the link's in the thing. If I think that's the last room, right? Or is there yet another room?
I didn't see another room. A back
okay.
room. You need your lab code for it. Hold on. What is
Oh,
this?
we don't have the access to
Is
this.
that the exit? Is there a physical exit?
No, we need a code to leave.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's like 4 buttons.
It's the
It's a
combination an
sequence.
idiot has
But
on his
yeah,
luggage.
look at that. Several rooms, lot to check out.
Gash
All
Pond
sorts of different
section.
categories. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get to it, but
Oh
I
man.
just passed through a wall. Do you see that? So strong.
Or like Ghost.
Gashapon is amazing. The whole idea is like those little turnstiles at Toys R Us where you would put in a
Mhm.
quarter and get like little bones or like a wacky hand or something.
Except you get really cool
This is
figures.
1,000 times cooler than that, with a lot less germs.
No sticky hands, no jawbreakers.
I believe back when we did like Fan Expo Canada, we had some of those Gashapon keychains, and I myself definitely partook in it and spent quite a few just trying to complete the set.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't have to, but I just like the idea of just spinning. Maybe I'm an addict at that, so keep Gashapons away from me. But I'll definitely spend my money there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiko, I think that's the most exciting thing about Super Saiyan 4 Goku coming out, meaning that he's got to have his buddy, so we got to have Vegeta eventually.
Right.
Oh, they're talking about S4 Vegeta, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So there was there's a couple new figure
I'll have
arts
to check out.
Of course, that is not all of the unveils that they'll be doing over the next couple months. Tamashi likes to really, really pump out some figures. There should be some real interesting announcements coming. Probably in the next couple months. I don't want to give them a timeline just in case they're not ready to divulge that information yet. But there's a lot of fan favorites, a lot of ones that people have been asking for a while that you're going to see coming out, and kind of like the Kefla, to where they definitely hear you. So anytime you see something, never feel like you're a problem if you're saying like, oh yeah, what about this figure? What about this figure? Or if you're like me and you're in the shower and you think of things like, oh, I want this figure. Definitely share those with Tamashi Nations at Bluefin Brands. We do pass that information on to Tamashi Nations, and they are receptive to what we're doing.
Perfect. Someone wanted to see Kefla again. Was that far along in the comments?
No, Kefla was very near the front.
Okay.
It was there was the statues, and then went around the corner.
Let me go back in.
It was after the movie posters.
Okay.
It's like right before the Cell Saga or the Frieza Saga.
Okay. I saw the comment, so I just want to make sure we go back and
No,
read
we're
this.
not on there.
Get in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll
this
share it in a second. Let me just get to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, click all the circles to get
Yeah,
there.
it's a
Yeah,
journey.
Speed run.
Yeah.
We're
Hacking.
we're speed running the
Until,
Tamashi virtual
wait,
booth.
keep-
One
The
more
Dragon
room, I
Ball
think.
virtual
One more
booth.
over. Yeah. Could get past this. Oh,
See that? Speed run.
there we go. You're there.
You made it. Looks like you made it.
All right.
I think you could do better on a speed run.
I know.
Yeah.
Let's just bear with me. We'll do this a couple more times.
Oh, my goodness.
Share screen.
It's like your Dark Souls runs.
Calm
Oh,
down.
man.
Hold, please. All right. Can you see?
So Munib, the Goku SH figure arts at Target, it's one of their kind of like entry level SH figure arts. It's got a very low price point.
Mhm.
So it won't always just be Goku, but right now, the low price point, it's like between $35 and $40 for Goku. And there's going to be a couple other IPs, not just Dragon Ball, that'll have figures at Target and stuff.
What?
Yeah, that's news to me. What?
There you go. SHF Kefla.
Yeah.
Cool. Can't wait to see what else comes with, because I'm sure, like, other than the crossed arm, I'd like to have other hands so I can pose her better and have really cool fights, especially with like an UI Goku.
Mm-hmm. Crank it up a notch.
Yeah.
Let's turn up the heat, as he says.
She gives him a run for his money.
Sad it says display only. I want one.
The hair looks great. I like the hair.
You can't just reach through and take it.
No. No. Well, it got closer though.
Something happened.
Just did you forget your you have a
Little-
touch
You
screen.
got the
Yeah.
touchscreen there.
I do forget that. Look at that.
Oh, at least you can
Yeah.
get a closer look. There you go. That's cool.
That's great.
Yeah, I wonder if yeah, she looks great. But yeah, there was some cool announcements. Make sure that you watch that Dragon Ball panel. It's going to be, you can actually, if you are on the Tamashii Nation's website or the dragon-ball-official.com page, you can find the panel there. You can find it in the virtual tour. There's a clickable link there. There was a lot of cool information that got passed on there. There was a musical performance. There was, like I said, an interview with the voice actress who plays Goku, as well as one of the producers on the new film. They showed off some new designs of Piccolo. He's got a little bit different coloring in his muscles. He's a strong little Namekian, that guy.
Mhm.
And he's what?
He's old now.
Oh, sorry. He's old. Steven's throwing shade at good old Piccolo over there. He is the number one dad. But we mentioned the Tamashii Nation's pop-up shop in Santa Monica. Again, we have plenty of SH figure arts and other items on display there. We have a great display of the movie realization Star Wars figures there. Love those. We have some really good displays of the troopers and stuff like that. Got some Marvel displays, figure arts, mini displays. We have Godzilla statue there, Goku statue there for you to take your pictures with. I'm sorry, it's not a Goku statue. It's a Goku and Vegeta statue where they're doing the back-to-back Kamehamehas in their SS Blue form. It's a great photo op. We've taken it to San Diego Comic-Con in the past before, and people just love it. Yeah.
Just Kyle. Is this the same Kyle?
Same Kyle.
Okay. Yeah, definitely check out the first 3 minutes of the stream, and you will get all the questions answered.
He's
that
having
you
a
have.
go at you, Justin.
Yeah, it's all
We
good.
already answered the question.
Okay, I know.
He's
Uh,
like, how many times can I get Justin to read my comments?
yeah,
There you go.
I want to make sure that I see everybody's comments. That's the thing. But you said follow Premium Bandai, correct?
Yeah, make sure you're following Premium Bandai US. Make sure that you're following at Tamashii Nations. Make sure you're following at Bluefin Brands. When an announcement is made, which will be made, like I said, we don't know the exact time or date, but it should be relatively soon. We will be sure to share it across all the platforms that we have control over. We'll get you all the information. Again, I don't think that'll make up for, kind of what you had to go through the last couple of days, but, we're doing our best. That's all we'll ever do. We'll always just do our best. And hopefully we'll be able to make you smile a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Did I miss anything? Anything else, Dragon Ball, you guys want to talk about?
I think you're good, Dave. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for watching our stream on Dragon Ball. Hopefully you are going to bluefinbrands.com to check out everything we have to offer. Our servers are working just wonderfully. We have exclusives from Storm Collectibles, Flame Toys, everybody else. You can pick up all your stuff there. Make sure you watch our other live streams. We have a great video on our YouTube channel, Anime Feud. You guys gave us the answers. We asked Bluefin Collectibles employees to name their number one answer, and they sure did. So that is on YouTube. That is at Bluefin Video. And again, make sure you're following us at Bluefin Brands across all the social platforms. And hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and enjoy Comic-Con at home. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.